Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Washington Wizards facing the Houston Rockets. And now the Washington Wizards starters. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Here's Harden. Blocked!
Houston foul. Clyde Drexler. First personal foul. First team. At the line for the Wizards, Caron Butler. One shot.
That's good from Butler. Here's Chenier. Pass to Arenas. And there's a pick. This one for three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Crosses over. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Chenier, defended by Harden. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Two open that time. Made it look easy.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Here's Drexler. Butler covering. Drexler, that's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
From deep. Arenas shot is off. Pass to Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Arenas. Butler on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Chenier on the take. Deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. (13 feet out).
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Beal. Ball with a screen on Harden. Here's Beal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
Free throw drops for Beal. And the Wizards making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the inside. Here's Wall. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
And so Wall nails them both. The Rockets trail. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Here's Drexler. He has 6. Outside Wall. Pass to Malone. Got a piece of it. Here's Drexler to the middle. Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Right side Wall. Pass to Malone. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And the bucket is good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
It's tipped. Here's Francis, hounded by Beal. Here's Sampson, and he converts the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Wall, buries it down low.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Reverses. Francis gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
From deep, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Both teams have it going here early, and still close through the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And for Washington, pass to McGrady. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs. And then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And that game against Memphis, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And for the Rockets. And he buries his first look.
Good pass in the set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Arenas. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. And Houston will come the other way. Down low. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Here's Francis. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Shooting for Washington.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Arenas. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
Murphy's shot is good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Rockets foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Butler, and there's a defensive 3-second call.
Washington ball.
And the technical free throw is good. Now a timeout called by Washington. Pass to Arenas. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He has 6.
Gilbert Arenas.
Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot by Butler, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And Harden with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Stolen by Harden. Jumps up, and Harden with the slam.
Good effort on defense pays off for Harden. He gets a steal and starts the fast break.
Who poked away, and stolen by Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Washington trailing. Oh, stolen by Harden. Paul passes to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 8 here in this quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Hayes with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kept alive, and it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. John Wall, he's checked in for Washington.
In for the Wizards, John Wall.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Basket's good.
Nice job breaking down the defense. Wall takes these mid-range J's when the D gives him the chance.
And then Harden with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Drives to the hoop.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Wall. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
A workmanlike approach from John Wall. Tries to make every possession count.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And that one misses. And the Wizards with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Malone. On target from about 13 feet.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Harden into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Harden hits them both. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Pass to Wall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And he makes the first.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
McGrady shot is off.
Foul. Tracy McGrady. Second.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Pass to Monroe. Back to Wall. Three-pointer. Beal. McGrady grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Drexler. Pounded by Beal. Yao. Good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wall. It's blocked. And they recover it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's the dribble.
Stay out of the way!
Wow.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now.
Get up to throw down.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
That one misses for Wall. Here's McGrady. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think of Houston. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from John Wall.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Washington. Pass to Yao. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
In for your Rockets.
Up top, Paul. To the inside, Olajuwon. And a nice finish on the layup. And Houston leads by 15.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Butler outside. And the three-pointer goes. Butler's got 12.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those. Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And here's Butler outside. That shot off. And Houston the other way now. Paul passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Things are really going Harden's way. When he's on a roll, his shooting ability just explodes.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the left side wing. The outside leaner.
And people have criticized Harden for his defense before. But the truth is, he's showing tons of improvement in this area.
Pass to Olajuwon. And the Wizards on the break. Three-pointer in transition. He's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timeout called, the Rockets. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Olajuwon. The rebound by the Wizards.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half. Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And here's Butler outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Paul with a bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Arenas. Over to the left wing. Launches it. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Malone. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. Here's Yao. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Fantastic night for Wall. Looks like the guy who tore up the league when he first arrived.
Inside. And here they come. Monroe with a bucket.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And Wall comes to help. Yes, it's good. He's got 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Nifty move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And that one falls for Wall. So for the Rockets. Both shots good from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Hayes with a screen on Paul. Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team foul. At the line for Houston.
Good on the second one. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Malone. Hayes with it. Let's go with a 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Houston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
And for Washington, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Here's Chenier. Out to the right wing. Here's Arenas. 3-pointer, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Chenier. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Here's Arenas. Tries to break his ice. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the second free throw is good. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Down low, Malone. Here's Olajuwon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Pass to Arenas from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And Houston will come the other way. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. And he drops it in from the low post. Here's Chenier. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Houston calls timeout. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards. And Washington has possession, trailing by 17. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Chenier. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. 18 feet out, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wall's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Good. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Over to the wing. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Paul finds Harden. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Wall. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. Butler with a steal. And he knocks down the first one. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Washington with the ball. A 12-point game. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. And he dunks it down.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Olajuwon. And Malone gets it to go.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Wall against Paul. Lets it fly. Is rebounded by Olajuwon. Harden, the pass to Paul. The 11-footer. It's off. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
See you again very soon.